Viewers, surely you've seen many beautiful, expensive, and luxurious motorbikes. Machines that have become legends because of their design and performance. But today we're about to show you something completely different. A bike so incredibly cheap, yet so revolutionary, that it has become the center of global attention. In the heart of Burkina Faso, a group of young innovators has created a mind-blowing invention. A motorcycle that runs without petrol, without diesel, without smoke, and without noise. Yes, you heard that right. This bike runs purely on sunlight. It is the world's cheapest and most eco-friendly motorcycle. Born from limited resources, recycled parts, and the unstoppable determination of a few young dreamers. And this small creation has not only shocked its makers, it has amazed the entire world. Get ready, because what you're about to see is not just a bike, but the reflection of a small nation's big dream, a dream powerful enough to change the world. Burkina Faso, a small country in the heart of Africa, where even the basic necessities of life often seem like distant dreams. Here, petrol is expensive and rarely available. People walk for kilometers daily, to work, to school, even for simple errands. In such harsh conditions, a few young people dared to ask themselves a question: if we can't afford petrol, can we make the sun our fuel? A question that would sound like a fantasy to most, but for them, it became a challenge, a mission of dignity and innovation. They gathered what little they had, some old motorcycle parts, a few solar panels, and above all, an unshakable belief in themselves. It wasn't just a project, it was a battle piece, a fight against limitations, poverty, and doubt. Every wire, every gear, every battery was a test. Every failure was a lesson. Their first big question was, how do we turn light into motion? How do we position the solar panels so they absorb maximum sunlight throughout the day? How can we build a battery system strong enough to run the bike even after sunset? Days and nights passed in a small workshop where determination burned brighter than any bulb. The young creators worked endlessly, testing prototypes, charging batteries, and adjusting angles. They faced endless challenges. Creating a fully solar-powered bike using limited tools, old parts, and zero funding was no easy task. But they kept pushing forward. They carefully experimented with solar panel positioning to find which angle captured the most light during different hours of the day. They worked on the motor mechanics, adjusting gear ratios, torque, and wheel alignment, to ensure the system stayed stable and efficient. They learned through constant observation, tracking voltage fluctuations, understanding why gears slipped, and controlling battery overheating issues. Every problem they faced taught them something new, and step by step, the impossible dream of a solar motorcycle started to become a reality. Every time something went wrong, they didn't lose hope. Instead, they analyzed why it happened. What caused the inefficiency? After every failure, they went back to the drawing board, reviewing their formulas, calculations, and design adjustments, refining and improving the system with logic and patience. It was never easy. Sometimes the solar panels didn't produce the expected power output. Other times, the electric motor couldn't handle the load. Occasionally, the battery storage failed to meet the required capacity. But every setback only made these young innovators more curious, more determined, and more inventive. They began to see each technical challenge like a puzzle, something that could be solved, step by step through reasoning and persistence. And finally, after months of hard work, testing, and countless tweaks, they succeeded in creating a fully functional, solar-powered motorcycle, a machine capable of running continuously even with limited sunlight, featuring a lightweight motor, efficient battery system, and a durable frame. This success wasn't just a symbol of technical mastery, it was a powerful reflection of their problem-solving spirit, innovation, and perseverance. What started as a small workshop experiment became a symbol of possibility, proof that even with limited resources, big dreams can come true. These young inventors explored every angle of creativity, reducing weight using recycled parts, improving battery life, and increasing the bike's speed. Every test taught them something new, and every lesson pushed them closer to their goal. They weren't just building a motorcycle, they were sending a message to the world. that creativity and courage can defeat the lack of resources. This solar-powered bike doesn't just move, it breathes the spirit of innovation. Its secret lies deep within, in the harmony between the solar panels and the battery system. The panels absorb sunlight and convert it into electricity. That energy doesn't only power the bike instantly, it's stored so the motorcycle can also run after sunset. The battery system captures every ray of sunlight during the day and turns it into enough energy to power nighttime journeys. This bike emits no smoke, no noise, and requires no expensive fuel, only light and the brilliant human ability to turn light into motion. Using old motorcycle parts, local materials, and modern solar technology, these young innovators experimented with panel angles, battery placement, and energy storage efficiency, pushing the limits of what was thought possible in a small African workshop. And then finally, the moment everyone had been waiting for arrived. The first test ride. Villagers gathered around, their eyes filled with amazement and excitement. The young engineers stood nervously, hearts pounding, breaths held tight. The first wheel began to turn, slowly at first, as if a dream was taking its first step into reality. Then suddenly, the bike gained speed, moving without petrol, without smoke, without noise. The crowd gasped in disbelief. That moment wasn't just about a machine, it was the victory of courage, creativity, and hard work over poverty and limitation. When the solar-powered motorcycle glided smoothly down that dusty village road, it wasn't just an invention, it was a revolution in motion. Soon the world took notice. International media called it the silent revolution from Burkina Faso. News outlets gave it wide coverage, and even multinational companies began to wonder, if a small African nation can do this, what will it mean for the global market? But beyond the headlines, a deeper question emerged. How can this invention truly change lives? The first benefit, it eliminates the need for petrol. No more dependency on costly fuel imports. The second, it protects the environment. This motorcycle emits no smoke, no noise, and no pollution, making it a perfect friend to the planet. And third, it's affordable and accessible to everyone. Just imagine roads filled with clean, quiet bikes, villagers traveling to markets, children riding to school, families visiting towns, all powered purely by sunlight. Now picture this technology reaching Pakistan. How much could our daily lives transform? No more skyrocketing petrol prices, no endless traffic jams choking our cities, no air pollution clouding our skies. Imagine the roads of Karachi, the bazaars of Lahore, the streets of Islamabad, filled with solar-powered bikes, clean, silent, and fast. Every journey safe for the planet, light on the pocket, empowered by the sun. The question now is, can a small workshop in Burkina Faso really change the world? And if this invention reaches our lands, what will our roads look like then? This isn't just technology, it's a testament to human willpower, to the strength of those who dare to dream. It's proof that with passion, even the smallest ideas can ignite the biggest revolutions. So if you want to see more such amazing inventions and discover how small innovations can build a new future, then don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Because sometimes a single idea can light up the whole world. Until next time, stay inspired, stay curious, and may your path always shine with light.